This is going to be a reintroduction to this video. We were supposed to be looking at the cows again today, however they're still currently having their TB checks. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to wait around a little bit longer, but if we don't see them, we're going to go to this bird hide here. I was going to go to the river, but I don't really feel like going to the river today. Did that. Did I do it yesterday? No, I didn't do it yesterday, but I did it the day before anyway, so I'm not feeling the river today. We're going to go to this bird hide here though. I checked that one earlier on down there. It was clean, which is great, but we're going to do a bit of litter picking out the quarry if we don't see the cows today. Hopefully we do, but I'm kind of waiting around like a creep at the moment. I don't want to just barge into the field whilst they're all busy, you know. The humans are busy sorting out the cows. 20 or 30 are being taken away today, so I did want to come and see them beforehand, but I got here a bit late, about 9 o'clock. So unfortunately, we may not see them today, but we'll get some stuff cleaned up anyway, and there'll be some nice views. But until we get back to this point here, later on in the video, all you're seeing is from before this intro. I did go look at some cows in the other field, not up close, just across the fence. But I'm going to arrange a point to see them hopefully next week up close, because they're quite young, about a year old. That being said though, I'll see you in the next one, I guess, because yeah, I'll see you now for the rest of the video if you're watching. I'll see you when I see you. Back again today to see the cows. They have either had or are having their TB tests today. The herd that's in the main public fields. And then 20, hello there. I think it was either 20 or 30 of them are being taken away. There's the river rubbish from 2 days ago. Currently 9:56, so I don't know, I forgot to ask what time they were having the tests. I know the area. I don't want to disturb the farmer, of course, and I don't want to rant on too much, so I'm going to get there, we'll get to where the cows are, and then I'll pick back up for another full vlog of just walking around with cows. I know I just said I wouldn't record till we actually get to the cows, but oh, that gate's left open. If you come to the countryside, please shut gates behind you. This one is slightly awkward, needs a good push, but yeah, they're not in here like they were yesterday. I didn't see them coming down the hill there in this field just ahead, so they may already be across. Is the gate open over there? The gate isn't open over there, so I mean they may have been taken already over. There's a field just over the way where they've got their little pen and cow crush set up, and that's where they're having it done. That herd over there in that field, that's a new herd to the one that I got in trouble seeing at the start of the summer. The farmer, I had a chat with him yesterday to sell the herd that I was seeing there. That's a completely new one. 53 I believe are in that herd. There's 57 in this herd that we're trying to find now, and again 20 or 30 are being taken away today, unfortunately, but the rest should be here. Those guys and the rest that are staying in this herd, they should be here until the end of the month, at least end of November, possibly first week of December, depending on weather conditions. It needs to stay a bit dry, but there also needs to be enough rain to let the grass grow, of course. But that's enough ranting again. We'll go and see if they're in this field here. If not, they may be at the top other half of that field. I don't know when. I'd imagine if I was a farmer, I'd probably get them before most of the public comes. So I'd imagine he would have done it earlier in the day, but I'm not entirely sure. We will find out shortly. Oh yeah, I just saw them in there actually with a van, so they're definitely in there. We'll go and see if we can have a cheeky look without being too intrusive and in the way. I think what I'll do, because it looks like they are still currently doing tests, we will cycle up this way, maybe to the river, and then we'll come back and we'll see if they're any closer to the path here to have a chat afterwards. But we've got, you know, the rest of the month to see the ones that are left here anyway, if we don't get to see them today. It would have been interesting to see how the tests are done. Talking to the farmer yesterday, it's an 100-plus-year-old test that they haven't bothered to update for the TB. I don't know exactly how it works. They get some kind of jab. I don't know whether it's like an instant you can tell. I imagine it's not. You have to run some tests or something, I think. I don't know. That's just what I'd assume. But it's stupidly inaccurate. A few years ago he had 9 cattle test positive for TB, and obviously if they test positive for TB they have to be taken away and put down, to put it nicely. And of the 9 that were put down, only 3 actually had TB. So, you know, you'd think 100 years on there'd be superior technology to at least improve upon that 3 out of 9 actually having TB. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'll stop ranting and I'll go for a little cycle and we'll come back in a bit, hopefully see them. But if not, again, we've got the rest of the month. I could be a creep. There's a pretty big gap in the hedge over there. I could go and spy on them. But I think we'll go and we're going to take a look. We're going to check out. I was trying to say check and take together. Take a look at these guys from the fence here. I do have a farmer's number. Obviously I met him yesterday, as I said. He said the offer is still there. If I want to see them at any point I can just text him, but we'll look at them from here for now. Hey poops! Oh, they're so little. They were weaned off of milk in March, so they are what? Around a year old, maybe just under, maybe just over. But I mean, they're tiny little things compared to the ones that are here. Not the woman. Sorry, I didn't mean to point at you. Not that you're big. I'm just gonna ignore that. Nah, there's 50. Hello there. You're right. There's 53 in there. The farmer, this guy, when I got into trouble with him, after talking with him, explaining why I was there, he said it was just a liability reasons, basically, that he didn't really want me in there. Obviously he doesn't want anyone in there, but again, you know, I was explaining I just like to come and sit with him and chill. And he said, that's fine, just give me a text if you want to. He said, yeah, the main reason is if they, you know, knocked me down or whatever. I mean, I'm completely fine to take full responsibility if they do that. I was running around in this field with them, the other herd that were here, just playing about with them. Because that's really the only time a cow will chase you is when you're running away. They'll just kind of end up curious. 99% of the time they're just curious. They don't want to hurt you at all. But I'll get some close-up footage on my phone here of them, so we're not just staring. It'll be a bit shaky, but just while I'm talking away, we'll probably spend about another minute here with the close-up footage and rambling away. I want to save a bit of battery in case these guys do come out anytime soon. These guys being those guys. I'm gonna have to cut in and out of this close-up footage. They're all coming over this way. Well, a couple of years ago, there was a herd here. They were like proper small. They just come off weaning off milk, I suppose. Super tiny, and you know, I just run about with them, and there's some really super cuddly ones. It was beautiful. Absolutely love them. They're all coming over vaguely this way. Maybe, I mean, they look like they were doing that anyway, but they are really curious. Obviously, the younger ones don't have as much experience, and the ones in this field in particular don't have much experience with humans besides the farmers that, you know, deal with them. So they're always super curious when I go in there, at least. But I've learned my lesson. I won't be going in there anymore. This one is public. This is all a public area. But if I do want to go in, I'll text him, and yeah. But it's enough of that. You guys are lovely though. Can't see any real characters looks wise. They're all black and black or white. There's no, you know, in this herd there's a milk chocolate looking one. That's probably the most standout one in this herd, and there's a little baby one as well in this herd. Well, that herd over there. But yeah, so enough rambling away. I'm gonna let the camera charge a bit more. Wait around for, what's the time? 25 past 10. I'll wait around for another 20-25 minutes. I'll leave before 11 because I've got to do litter pick on my way back. I'm going to do it at the quarry today. Look at them all, they're so lovely. Camera won't do it justice. Obviously this is an action camera. It's in action view currently, so it'll be a bit wide. Can you see this one just staring at me? Hello! I'd love to come and see you. Maybe another day. The farmer, he told me yesterday, excuse me, he is bringing hay out for them every day at the moment, because this stuff here kind of just goes right through them basically. I don't know whether it's because it's too wet at the moment, or because it's fairly new stuff, or just because it's fresh even, as opposed to the hay, which probably binds everything together, I would imagine. Hello. This guy's super curious. Hi. Hello. I love you. And this one coming over there, you see him? He said these guys like to mob you, which again, going back to the liability thing, is probably another reason not to go in there without his permission. I might see sometime this week though, to be fair. I mean, I'm off today's Friday. Maybe sometime next week. Hello. How you doing over there? Oh, I'd love to come and say hi to you. Look at you. You just come up and you just want to learn what you are and what you're doing. Hello. You guys are lovely. I will come and see you another day. I'm going to I'll text the farmer sometime soon, trying to arrange a time when he is here to feed you and whatnot. I would have done throughout the summer. I tried a few times after he originally gave me his contact details, but we can never sync our schedules up. I was working or he was coming out at the time that I wasn't able to come out, and so I kind of just gave up. But yeah, saw him yesterday in the office on the table, so I'll try and arrange something before you guys go away, because I've not even met you guys yet, other than this brief interaction here across the fence. You were just lovely. Look at you. You are wonderful. But yeah, a quick video you up close there, and then I will stop rambling. You guys are lovely. You get a quick focus on you over the bush, and then we'll just go from there. There we go. You guys are lovely, handsome little dudes. Yeah. Well, I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Probably not. Sometime next week, hopefully, if we can arrange a little time with the farmer, okay? But you stay dry. It's supposed to rain later for a few hours, so stay warm, stay dry, and stay safe and be happy. And I will see you later on, okay? Love you guys. Gonna go and wait for your cousins over here. Okay, so if you watched the intro and you've watched up until this point, we're clearly at this point now. I've just recorded the intro. I don't know how much of the stuff I'm actually going to include. This is the right way. Yeah, it's a bit overgrown this time of year. I don't know how much I'm going to include or what I've already done. It's been a whole lot of nothing, basically. But the cows are over, well, just a bit further over that way. If we went up along the marsh, you might be able to get a better view of them, but they're still having their TB checks done. And again, I've been kind of waiting around like a creep for a while. I don't want to barge into the field and, you know, be all like, oh, are you going to be long? You know what I mean? Obviously I wouldn't say it like that, but it just feels a bit rude. And they'll be done soon enough. You know, farmers are very busy people, so don't want me to intrude too much. But we got a lovely little cycle down here anyway. Absolutely beautiful. Quite a few dog owners out there. Some of them being quite noisy, but for the most part, they're pretty quiet. There's just a lot of them though, so it's not as peaceful. It's currently about 10:30, maybe 20 to 11. It's supposed to be about 2 o'clock, so we'll be home before then. We've had drizzly bits whilst we've been out here, but yeah, we're not going to experience any real rain today. Oh, it's really overgrown this time of year. Look at it. I love it. Well, no, the reason it's so overgrown, I'm supposed to be on that trail there. I think. There is usually gravel, so I'm pretty sure I'm on the wrong trail here. It's a bit of an adventure anyway. Yeah, no, this doesn't make sense for it to be this overgrown. The path is too unlevel. We're definitely on the wrong side of the trail. We need to be on that side of the ravine, just over there. I don't know if you can see the gap that the path makes, but don't think we can cross over from this side. Maybe I'd hop over a fence. I think we might still have to go over a ditch. Oh, the vet is leaving. Ooh. Scratch that then, let's go back. I'm going to cut the video here. We might get lucky and see the cows after all. I mean, the vets at least moved there away from the herd that are in a pen. So, yeah, right, cut the video. I'll see you, hopefully, when we see the cows. If not, I'll see you at the quarry for a litter pick, and we'll get that done and get home. Having a little nose, yeah, the trailer's been moved, so the vet, I imagine, would have gone. I assume it's the vet anyway, they're in a vet-looking van. Do I want to hang around here like a creep? Because they're going to be taking them away now, some of them anyway. So I might wait around. Can we get a little vantage point there? There's a couple of people there. I'll wait around for another 5 or so minutes. We'll see what happens, but fair of a vlog this. I'm too awkward to go in, and it's a bit rude anyway, but yeah, I'll update you soon. I'm kind of just being nosy, listening to what they're saying. I feel like a real pervert today. I don't know why, just spying on the cows. But I think they're choosing, I think I said 1480. I think they're on about, I imagine they're choosing which ones to kind of, take away for, I don't know why they're taking away, maybe to sell. Yeah, they're loading them up, I think, at the moment, or separating them or something. Oh, I just tried to pop through this gate as I ended the video. Someone hasn't shut it. This one is kind of awkward, it doesn't always shut properly. Oh, you need to give it a good slam like that. But yeah, make sure you shut gates behind you when you come to the countryside.